do nasal strips even work? Welcome to the first of many videos created to help you understand what works and what doesn't work when it comes to creating better breathing habits. In this video, I'm going to talk about nasal strips and when they work and when they don't work. So there are a few on the market like these Sleep Ease strips from Boots in the UK and the leading brand Breathe Right strips. If you compare the two, the Breathe Right strips are clearly better, mainly down to the fact they stick better and open up your nose more efficiently. And that is the whole aim of using them. So we'll focus on the Breathe Right strips because there is more data on them. The Breathe Right strips indicate they can lift open your nasal passages for up to 31% more airflow. This is brilliant when you suffer from allergies or experiencing a cold because it can ease congestion, giving you that little bit of relief and comfort. For decongesting your nose, then check out my nose unblocking video found on the channel. So I personally tried them out in a few different settings, but the first one we're going to mention is during sleep. I found that when I used these strips during night, my snoring stopped. Now it's important to mention that I practice breathwork daily, so these strips were not the determining factor in stopping my snoring. And I had previously spent a lot of time mouth taping, which is even more effective, but we can save that for another video. When I had got my breathing to a good standard during the day and I was prepared for the night, then these strips worked really well and meant I didn't need to mouth tape all of the time. So they work well as a part of a combination of other things that you can do. The other time I tried these strips out was during exercise. For a while I've been working out breathing only through my nose. And for those who have made this focus, you'll know about the nose runs. So for the first 20 minutes, it was always a bit of a battle before settling into a good pace of breathing through the nose. This happened for a couple of months before I got used to working out through my nose. As I have a small nose, I looked for solutions and tried nasal dilators, which always seemed to fall out. So I tried the strips because they'd stay stuck on. This helped during the early days for switching to nasal workouts, but isn't something that I've continued to do. I've since found studies showing that they have little or no effect on performance whilst working out. When Huffman in 1996 trialled these effects using Breathe Right strips during exercise, the subjects didn't have a preference between the strips or the placebo, which was taped just over the nose. It was also found that there was no significant difference in breathing oxygen consumption between the trials they did. Another study by Papanek looked at the effects of these strips in sprint performance and recovery of 9 men and 5 women for perceived exertion and perceived breathing effort. This was reported to be a similar design to the one cited on the Breathe Right website. Papanek also found there were no significant differences between treatments on any of the variables. So do they really work? Yes and no. They work to help you sleep and direct breathing through your nose. They help provide relief if you suffer from allergies or have a cold and are congested. In my experience, they help people with smaller noses to make that transition to nasal-only breathing during workouts. But there is no hard evidence that suggests they improve physical performance at a higher level. If you have any questions about breathing, then drop me a message here or on any of my socials.